Hi guys, welcome back. We're doing another episode in our Oscar nomination series. We've now officially seen all of the movies in the Best Cinematography section.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about those today. The nominees are Rodrigo Prieto for The Irishman, Jaron Blaschke for The Lighthouse, Robert Richardson for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Lawrence Sher for Joker, and Roger Deakins for 1917. Very sorry if I've mispronounced any of those names. I'm sure I have.
I think you were close.
I'm doing the best I can.
A lot of good stuff this year. A lot of stuff that didn't even get nominated because there's only 5 spots.
Definitely. So my pick for this would be 1917. I'm still very impressed by the one-take look of that movie. Obviously, it wasn't all done in one take, but it looks like it was, and I think that's incredibly difficult to pull off, takes a lot of planning, and it's very exciting that we can do that visually.
1917 I thought was really impressive. It was shot by Roger Deakins, who was one before, a couple years ago. My pick, actually, I just watched Joker for the 3rd time today. I had 1917 as my pick, but I really think I want to go with Joker here. The kind of mastery of color that Lawrence Sher showed in shooting Joker, I think was very impressive. The way that he makes certain things stand out in the environment, the way that the colors somehow are both drab and kind of depressing and also very bright at the same time. I think he just did a phenomenal job with it. So I'm going to go with Lawrence Sher for my pick for Best Cinematographer of the Year.
Going off that whole idea of like contrasting drab colors with bright colors, my snub in this category would be this name I'm definitely going to mispronounce, Mihai Malimer Jr. for Jojo Rabbit. I thought that the imagery in that film and the colors, and especially like the shot, I'm not going to give too much away, but there's a shot of shoes.
Yeah, the shoes are cool.
And I thought that was a very interesting way to tell that moment visually. I don't know as much about cinematography as Mitch does, but that would be my snub pick.
I would imagine Jojo Rabbit was probably on the short list. We see Jojo Rabbit in a lot of other categories. My snub, and don't... a little bit out there probably from a common opinion. My snub is actually going to be Jason McCormick for Booksmart.
Love that movie.
I know comedies typically don't get nominated for cinematography, but I remember watching it and just thinking about how well he seemed to understand how camera movement and spacing and all that can really affect the story, the mood, the tempo of what's going on. There's a really brilliant long take in it. It's not the whole movie like 1917. It's probably a few minutes, but it's very impressive. They like go in a pool and then they come out and then they walk in the house and they're weaving through people. And I remember just thinking about how much this guy and the director, working together must have understood how to tell a story visually. So my pick would be Jason McCormick for Booksmart.
I think that's just an underrated movie as a whole. So I'm really glad that I'm glad that we're talking about it in some capacity.
Yeah. A lot of the movies that come out early in the year get ignored.
It didn't have that great of a
run.
Run.
Yeah. Which is a bummer.
Because it was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I would recommend Booksmart. I think it got kind of overshadowed by a lot of other stuff out at the same time.
I would agree.
It was early summer comedy, so there's a lot of those. But that one really was a standout for me.
Should we talk about the other films that have been nominated?
Sure.
Okay.
The Irishman.
Oh, we know how I feel about this if we've seen our other videos.
I didn't think the cinematography was anything special. It was very pretty. It was very well lit, but it was nothing extraordinary, really. It was just kind of a high budget, somebody who knows what they're doing look.
I was just so distracted by the CGI faces that I wasn't paying attention to anything else visual. So.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just some very basic, smooth lighting. It was great. I'm sure it cost millions of dollars just in the light rental, but it wasn't special to me. No. Next, we have The Lighthouse, which is the only movie on this list that is monochrome.
It's also the only movie on this list that is not also nominated for Best Picture.
Yes.
What a movie.
What a trip.
Oh.
I believe it was shot on film.
I would not be surprised.
Irishman, I know, was digital. I'll look it up. So The Lighthouse was shot on film. It's gorgeous.
It's
a long shot, but if it won, I'd be happy to see the Academy awarding somebody who did something different.
Mm-hmm. This whole movie is the definition of different.
It's very different.
It's the most out there movie, I think.
Hark!
Hark! But no, I love like the dream sequences that they have.
Oh yeah.
They make him like so like out there, ethereal, like.
Yeah, very, very ethereal, and yet at the same time very not polished.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there was quite a bit of CGI going on with some sequences, but it looked like the Lumieres or he was in Hugo. Méliès.
Yeah, definitely Méliès vibes.
I got a lot of Méliès vibes.
They have supernatural elements that crop up too, and that's very Méliès.
It was very cool.
It was really fantastic. I want to see it again because I don't think I really got everything the first time around. Yeah.
Very cool. If you like kind of scary, kind of surreal, fantasy type movies, The Lighthouse is definitely worth checking out.
Comment below if you want us to make a video about the plot and characters in Lighthouse.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not? Moving on.
Sure.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I think was shot on film. Tarantino likes film.
It didn't feel as special as The Lighthouse.
Same thing with The Irishman. It was nice.
It was pretty. Ish.
Okay. It was nice. Good job.
I mean, it's always hard to shoot a big fight scene, but
it is hard to shoot a big fight scene.
Tarantino's people are used to it. So.
It's Robert Richardson. Robert? Yeah.
Robert. Yeah.
Tarantino works with him all the time.
So nothing new.
Nothing new. I don't know. I like seeing newness rewarded instead of just somebody doing the same thing really well. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I would agree.
I wasn't super impressed. My mind wasn't blown. It looked good.
I mean, it was good cinematography, but yeah. It
was okay. So we talked about which one we think we would pick to win.
Right.
Which one do you think is going to win?
Probably 1917.
Probably 1917. The Academy really likes Roger Deakins, and I do too. I'm not knocking him.
And it's very ambitious. It was very, like, you can tell the amount of work that went into it.
Oh,
the
visuals. The planning.
Like, the storyboarding must have been ridiculously complicated.
Oh, for sure. They would have mapped everything out and timed it all. And
like, just the time of the day that they start shooting.
Oh, yeah, that would have
made a
difference.
Down to, like, very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely is an accomplishment.
It's all outdoors, too. Like, Birdman was indoors. You could fake some of that, you know?
Yeah.
For the most
there's
part.
A couple indoor little moments in 1917. But yeah, it's probably 90% outside.
Yeah, it's so difficult. And yeah, I want to see that rewarded.
Yeah. I would agree with you. I think 1917 is probably most likely. Mm-hmm. I think Joker is probably second.
I think The Lighthouse is up there.
I think The Lighthouse is up there. I don't know.
I think The Lighthouse is my number 2.
I don't remember them being super creative in this category in the past. I don't know though.
You never do.
We'll see.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you like this video, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing more Oscar reaction videos. We'll be doing a very exciting collaboration soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
A very delicious collaboration.
We're hoping to have all 8 parts of our Oscar reaction out by the time the ceremony happens this Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then we'll have our special collaboration video.
Sometime after that.
Thereafter. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.